bus or airport? Yeah, you find the solution. I think public transportation is a really big factor of city people, isn't it? Let's talk about some education. If I were born in a small village, I wouldn't like to study like this. I thought, why should I go to Erdem Science High School? I would be a farmer, work on a field for hours, like my father, mother, uncle, aunt, grandma, grandpa, and my future children say the same things. So we couldn't talk about a career without our farmer life. In a big city, people take the chances to study and work best. There are many good universities for you to choose in a big city. There you can express your ability to study what you like. Moreover, when you graduate, you also find it easier to find chances to get a job with good salary. That's quite difficult in a small cities or country, because that concentrates many big companies, groups. Many graduate students choose big cities to live and work. In short, it is where you can take adventures yourself. So cities are important education points. Villages or countries having this quality. That's why politicians trying to take their voice first. If you have serious health problems, you can't live in a country, because countries aren't the places which you go there for their most knowledge hospitals. Let's talk about our future career. We all will be anxious for that in one day. If we were villagers, we wouldn't be anxious for that. We would be anxious for our fields, harvests, animals, etc. Actually, I choose career, because working on a field for hours is not for me. Financially challenged people have more opportunities in the city by getting help from many agencies ready to lend a helping hand. Another case is this: if you are living in a country and you can't cook yourself, if you are living in a city and you can't cook yourself, there is no one to cook to you. You can order whatever you like, and your meal comes to you in few minutes. But if you are living in a country and you can't cook, what can you do? Nothing. You will die from hunger. It all depends what your preference is on where you will be happiest. If you like being out in the sun much and wouldn't want to drive through a few miles of cornfield just to get to the nearest shopping center, then the country is not for you. Thanks for listening.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Hi everyone. Today we will talk about country life and city life. I want to start my speech with transportation. You will know in country there is no tram, no taxi, no great roads for cars, and no systematic bus times. Moreover, there is no repair shops. That's why cannot repair which made cars. And if you have an accident in country, maybe you can get communication with hospital or lifter, because there is no signal for your phone. And maybe you need some help, there is nobody over here. But if you have an accident in city, there are too many people to help you. I want to continue my speech about warming. In country, there is no secure natural gas. There is unsecure coal. There are too many people poisoned in air for a stove. This gives rise to that health is health of everything. In city, we are safe because we are using a natural gas. Natural gas is most cleanest food. And I want to say about fashion. You know, fashion is variable. You can follow it easily in city. And you can complete it. It's normally for city life. But country, there is no fashion. There is approximately same dresses. There isn't new things. And I want to speak about health. As I said before, health is health of everything in city. You can hear and it isn't clear enough. And I don't think there's anything beautiful about muddy fires. But in city, there aren't any wild animals or dirty. City life is colorful. You can see many different things in cities. In city, if you need some money, you can enter and back. But in country, you can't do it because there isn't any bank, because there isn't secure. By the way, you can understand cities much better than country. I'm so lucky to live in country. Thanks for listening.
Hello everybody. As you know, we need some things to live. Health, security and food. Health, security and food. Let's think about health. If you get sick and you have to get hospital, in a little time you will call for ambulance and you will wait for 30 minutes. This will be more long maybe. Or if it's not an emergency case, you have to go to city and get cure from hospitals in city. Secondly, security. Try to live in a village. You can't defend against PKK or another. In city, police and army does it. An amateur burglar can easily steal from a house. And a little thing about living in country. Live about security or personal life. So much gossip will happen because in country you can't live alone and you have to do solidarity. If you don't want to help or share your beer, they will say hire is stingy, don't help hire, and something like that. But living in a city is exciting. It is dynamic and there is always something going on. You are never totally alone. There are limitless opportunities, culturally, technologically, personally and career. There are large show competitions, banks, offices, cinemas, hostels, clubs, and as I said before, hospitals. People in the city have better transport facilities than the village. I know the village has intelligent people, but many people are not educated. And last thing is food. Many villagers don't know the taste of pineapple. And as a result, people have to go to the city for supplying their needs. Thanks.
Hello everybody, thanks for coming. First of all, we would like to thank our English teacher, Mr. Sayın, for this opportunity of presenting this debate. Now we are going to talk about country life and its positive effects on humans. Sometimes you may think city life is better, but you are wrong, because there is too much advantages of country life. For example, the cities are safe, the people live in natural habits, the people are in a good relationships, you can breathe clean oxygen in the village. You can find fresh and clean foods very easily, because they don't use any hormone. Everything is natural, and the people who live in village live longer. For example, there is a village called Abdullah village. People live about 90 years in this village. Villages are good for children too. The children who live in a village, they grow with animals, trees, farms. So they have animal and nature love. And also village have clean air. But it's very difficult to find clean air in city. So village people are very lucky. The people who live in city, they buy all of the foods from village. We all know what Atatürk said. The master of nation are villagers. City people can produce their own food because they don't have enough place and water. Thanks for listening to me.
Village life is another life. The village people are very hospitable and helpful. They live in solidarity. In the spirit of unity and cooperation are very advanced. They improve the neighborly relations. For example, when it comes time to harvest, everybody go to the fields and help each other. They are going to a wedding, make dinners and eat together. They protect our cultural values. The importance of these values not overlooked at all in the cities. People don't live in solidarity, visit each other as little as zero and neighborly relations. The sense of unity and cooperation have kept pace extinction. But in a country where it is very important to protect cultural values, if we lost the cultural values, we can be disappear. That's why the village life is better than city life. The villagers are very honest. People rely on each other. In the village, people open the doors and go everywhere. But most of the people who live in the cities are corrupted. So there are lots of crimes in the city. Many thefts and murders often take place in the city. People don't really each other. Insecure people live in an environment in which there is always a doubt. A human being is always in a doubt. In cities life, it is not possible to live in a comfortable way. So it is always better to live in a secure environment. The city are always busy and noisy. There are a lot of vehicles and population. So traffic problems appear in the city. Too many accidents happen as a result. Another result, the streets are dusty and unclean. So it is hard to lead a healthy life. The village has not a lot of vehicles, so roads are less dangerous for driving cycling. The environment is polluted with dust, smoke, garbage and dioxide gases from factories. It is necessary for our lives every day and continues to air and water pollution. I want to talk about two lakes in Sparta that causes cancer cases on people. Prepared by the County Council, relate in a current lake pollution report and increase in cancer cases in the region. The lake was caused by chemical substances. The first 6 months of the year 2012, 265 sightings taken care of cancer cases. The village's clean air and environment is very beautiful. It has flowing rivers and very big forests and scenic wildlife. Better to live in a healthy environment. After all, health care is the health of everything.